So basically, Gary had called me. Let me think. I think I shall call Gary. See what's he up to now. Let's see. Pick it up, Gary. Pick it up. Hey, Gary. It's me, Kevin here. Hey, listen, man. I'm sorry for calling you, but I was still waiting for you to make a few phone calls. So in that case, if it's fun, or in case if it's not fun. So what I was thinking about, there was some kind of a few things that I've seen in my life. What do you mean, what am I trying to say? What I'm saying is now, there were some issues. What's going on in your world? Oh, so now you're telling me that... So now you tell me that there is a prison, So now you tell me about the prison break. May I ask you a question? Why did you break out of prison? Why, it's because you were escapism and freedom? Good. And now you break free and in your... You know why, Gary? That's why you were escapism. That's why I never came here for long. I'll tell you what, Gary. If I had to tell you once again, if you break free from prison, and now you talk to me, you tell me about the prison break, and now it's not gone. That's why the police prisoners are not really particulars. What if the inmates and prison guards are fighting each other? So why do you think there is a situation? Yes, 'cause a situation hasn't been caused for a while. Why the heck do you think is that for? Not good enough. Not good enough. 'Cause I have just sensed some real factions that it doesn't really overwhelming. Oh, it does it? So why do you think is that possible? Do you think there isn't any possibilities? Or any kind of possibilities that it doesn't comply with anyone else who gets away from your own particulars? Or he? And why would you break out of prison? Because you broke out of prison for goods. Gary, you're not good enough, man. That's why, because you broke out of prison, and now you're escapism and freedom. They won't never see you once again. Well, in that case, so you get to know where you are coming from. But from now on, you get to know where you were gone. Who are you supposed to be doing all the time? And yeah, I can hear your voices chattering or something. If you gasp or something, you gasp like, and now you gasp. Cause you're telling me, cause I feel too warm. Cause I hate being so stupid like this all the time, okay? Cause if you say that to me once again, like I hate being so angry. Don't get angry, or anybody else. If you got your anger issues, that's the main reason. I know you're trying to abusing me. Are you trying to abuse me? Or are you just being violent or some reason? I need to tell you something negative about you. You are sarcastic. Well, you are sarcastic. You are a maniac. You are a menace of society. And you are escapism. That's what I said negative things about you. That's why. Because I know everything about you. Sometimes I don't really want to be somebody else's friend like this. Whoever it was. It doesn't comply with anything. But that doesn't comply with others. Tell you what, Gary. I bet I need to tell you something. Why don't you come to my house? And I'll chat with you in private. Okay? So from now on, you gonna come to my house. Come to my house. And I need to tell you something in private. It's bad things happening down there. But I need to tell you something. Why don't you come to my house? And I'll tell you something about what happened down here. It's something different. What do you have to do now, Gary? Just come to my house. Tell you what, Gary. Maybe you should come to my house. So I need to tell you something. Jason told me things about what happened down here in a different place. I had to tell you something. You hear me what I said to you? So, I need to tell you something in private. So, if you want to make your way to my house, don't get too suspicious from any of these people. Otherwise, they'll recognize you. Maybe you should find a way to my house. So what do you have to do now, Gary? Because I need you to take this youngest alive. Well, that is a problem. But there is something problem. So I want you to come to my house and I'll tell you something about the problems. Because this is very problematic. Right, Gary. Come to my house and then I'll tell you something, okay? In a chat private. Okay, come to my house. I didn't get to it, okay? Okay. Come to my house, okay? And then I'll see you later, okay? Make your way up to my house, and then you come to see me, okay? Is that a deal, Gary? Deal. Okay. Good. I kind of feel proud. Okay. Alright then, Gary, see ya. Kevin out. Just wait for Gary to come to my house and see what happens.